discussion.
It's dope. Me and Sizzle have never really beefed except for when we first kind of met. It was like it wasn't like a beef. It was just more of like a talk to him type tracks.
Okay.
I think, and then ever since, like that's the crazy thing. I've known him and Muggs for both probably 13 years. I never met these guys.
I know you're the reason I got on tracks with both of them. I can't remember the name of the track with Sizzle, but it was a dope one.
And again, Sizzle, one of the best rappers I've ever seen personally, rap in front of me. Like, just did some crazy shit that was like, I don't know, just crazy. And that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
But Sizzle is talented. He's able to just...
His flow is amazing.
He's just able to do so many things as a rapper. Like, it's phenomenal.
He's extremely versatile.
Yeah.
Like, his versatility is off the charts.
I've heard him on a few different tracks. I used to play him
Which
on
is
Block
like...
Talk for...
And you'll hear it on this mixtape. Like,
I played him on...
This EP, sorry. We can't even call it a mixtape anymore. We're out of the era of mixtapes, I guess.
A compilation.
But it's not, though. It's not even a compilation. It's just an EP. We own all the beats.
It's a compilation. EP is a compilation. Technically, every track of production is a compilation.
I mean, we're not going to call it a compilation. That's just what you're saying right now, but you wouldn't actually go...
It's an album.
No, because
it's a short album.
5 songs.
It's a short album.
Oh, it's 5 songs. Less than 8 songs, sorry.
But EPs are like that now. Pusha T's EP was 7 songs.
Yeah, that's an EP. I'm saying less than 8 songs is technically an EP. 8 songs
no,
is
I know,
an album.
But that's what I'm saying. But it's still like, because it's an EP, it's an album.
Yeah, like it's just a different EP. Is just a different name for an
EP is what they call a short album.
A short
well, no,
a short album. I'm saying.
So in other words, album. So it's an album. It's just a short version of an album.
Are we really arguing semantics?
Yes, apparently, because that's what you wanted to bring up originally with semantics.
I'm just saying.
You can't argue in semantics and get upset when we argue back in semantics.
But anyway,
I'm just saying,
6 songs.
I put out a statement in agreement.
All
LB album.
All engineered by Sizzle
Short
as well,
album.
who did a great job on that too. Shouts out to Muggs for, again, putting it all together. And Pugs comes out and just, he impressed me too, man. Like, Pugs can really rap. He's official. Like, he can hang with the best of them for sure. Like, I was impressed by Pugs. And I needed it to happen that way from him, because it was like he had the most to prove in my eyes. You know what I mean? He was like the underdog, sort of. I feel as like name wise and like content behind them, because like Muggs did the Shots Fired. Sizzle's got all this music out. Sizzle's probably has fucking more songs than you for sure. Oh, maybe not more than Block, but he definitely doesn't have more than me. I don't think anybody, like, I'm not even saying this, but
I got a lot of productions, some that I don't have. I'm not saying tracks, I'm saying productions.
But I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know if I could say that I know of anybody personally, even combined with another person, that would have the amount of content. I'm just saying.
I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. Anyway.
But no,
I don't want to say this.
I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it.
Welcome to the discussion, folks, where we don't talk about the things that we want to talk about.
And then we say it.
And then we say it because we didn't want to say it.
We discuss it.
Yeah. Discuss it. Let's go.
But yeah, LB, Chisel Different, out everywhere. 2 days.
Cheshire Black, you can get it now.
Any last words you can also get now.
Why are you looking at me, man?
Where are you at, Turf?
What else?
My album's coming eventually.
Yeah. Let's talk to Turf about this. We got to roast him for a second.
What you gonna roast me for?
This dude has had a hook ready for fucking 3 weeks, probably. Maybe even like a month.
Bro, firefight. Can I say that? 2 words. Firefight. No?
I don't know that one.
Exactly.
But regardless, like, bro, slacking.
Yeah, I'm saying. And try to say, please tell me it's because you're working, so I can look
writer's block and work schedule is a bitch.
So you're going to promote someone who you have a beef with now?
And work schedule.
Gotta be choice words, man. Choice words. You said writer's block. You promote an entity you technically have a beef with.
Writer's block is
actually... writer's block.
No. Writer's block is literally something that happens to artists.
How was the experience?
No, I'm fine with my album, right? And I got a whole bunch of shit ready. I just haven't got the time to get into the studio.
You have a lot.
What do you think about Niagara hip hop, True?
Yes.
Let's
do we really want to discuss this?
Yes,
I do.
That's the question.
I do, because like there's a lot tied to that. So
it's a poisoned well. There's nothing.
Well.
There could be something good coming out of it, but there's nothing making it healthy.
There's too many people speaking negatively about what isn't happening, and not enough people participating in what is.
I mean, those are fair points. But I mean,
that's how I see it.
There's no support. Nobody supports outside of their own little friend zone.
That is almost agreeably true.
Like you have
except for the fact that I have.
I think everybody
7 different
thinks
chicks.
that they're on the same level as everybody when maybe they're not, and they all look at that as like now everybody's competition because everybody's on the same level.
They definitely all view it as
like,
competition.
Which in turn makes them maybe not even like fuck with a certain rapper because they are not even really listening to them because they just immediately want to see them as competition.
Well, that's just it. It's definitely
You know what I
viewed
mean?
as competition.
Yeah.
Like the Niagara hip hop scene is cutthroat like that. Everybody
But I
looks at the
said
next
that
rapper.
what was it, like a year or two ago, and I got roasted for it.
I didn't
Hip hop
roast
is competition.
I wasn't the one who roasted you for it. I agreed with you.
Everyone jumped in like battle raps
No,
is
you can't
competition.
say
Hold on,
everyone.
everybody jumped in and was like, "No, battle raps competition," and I was like,
But battle rap?
"No, motherfuckers! Even without the battle rap, look at all the competition going on."
I agree with you.
I'm not competing with anybody though. Like when it comes
But it's
to
always a competition.
how is it a competition?
You have a monopoly sound. If somebody else came out and started doing that shit, that would be a competition. Like, I mean, it's not saying that you could. It's not saying that you could work together, but you would definitely be out to try and do that style better.
But
That they're doing.
It's a race to the top.
No, you can't tell me that you wouldn't. That's ridiculous.
Not, and I think that could be
Hold
why.
on, wait, wait,
That
wait.
could be
You
why.
can't-
That could be why I don't listen to commercial media.
Bro, did you just say that?
No, I'm talking about around
wait.
here.
I understand that, but
Wait,
that could
wait, hold on. You saying it's not a competition?
Be, I said,
Don't-
I said I'm not in a competition. I
Don't
said
you
personally.
literally go to like open mic competitions where
They're
you
not
like
go
Okay,
in
you
and
know what?
go
Good
to a
point.
competition?
Okay,
That's true.
okay. I won second place in a competition. If we're gonna talk about competitions, okay.
If this was a mic, I'd drop it, but it's my frappuccino, and I ain't
Okay,
feeling that.
so technically, I have enough grounds to say what I'm saying where it comes to competition.
you engage in competition.
I do engage
Hip-hop.
in competition, and I have engaged in competition.
You take your
but
song
I'm
and put it
not
up against another song.
out-
If you
Outwardly,
want to start winning
it's
those
not like I'm
competitions
saying-
in first place,
It's not like I'm saying I have to be better than Stoddy. I have to be better than Terp. I have to be. I'm
if we're
in
in that
competition with
competition,
myself.
yes, you do.
In that situation, yes. In that situation,
But that's
that-
also
but-
because
But you're putting
we're
yourself
homies.
in those situations.
We do music together, so you're not like I'm not looking at him and being like I got to do the track that he does better than him, because we do our own music and we work together and shit.
No, but
you
that's
do.
not the point.
You definitely do look at another artist and you're just like,
I never went in
I do
there.
a better
I
track.
never went into the competition saying I have to do better than this group or I have to do better than that person.
But
I
you
went in
do if
there,
you want to win first place.
Yes, I understand that, but that's not my mentality. I went in there understanding that I have to do the best that I could do, and regardless of what they did, if I didn't do my best, then it didn't matter. So I was in competition with myself.
That's where the tactics come in, right? You want to say if you're against a certain type of artist, if you were against just like a street rapper, and you went into it and thought to yourself, hey, listen, if I go in with some different reggae type shit, they're gonna fuck with me more because they hear all the hip hop shit again and again and again. You come in with something different, three
Facts.
fucking songs, something different, they're gonna look at you and go, yeah, but we don't hear that all the time. And you're gonna immediately have a fucking tactical advantage in that competition.
literally what
I'd
you
like-
yourself
It's-
did
it-
with Cheshire
but-
Black.
But now, don't get me wrong. If you're going up against a fucking R&B cat or something, maybe you come with 3 of your hardest rap tracks. You get what I'm saying? You can tactically fucking.
Maneuver
This
around.
is knowing your opponents, though. That's what I'm
Okay,
talking
if you don't, if it's not a competition, do you put stock in the Niagara Music Awards?
about.
Would I put stock in the Niagara? There's
question.
a few things I'd like to see before I could fully put stock in them. And it does involve the means by which they assess their their nominees. Because if you're gonna use YouTube and say this guy has X amount of views, so he gets to perform, and you can't use Spotify and say this guy has X amount of spins, he should be nominated, then there's something wrong with...
Like dudes like Pluto and shit were on the fucking nomination bills. Like,
but
so
like,
what are we talking about? Best new artist? Pluto's been rapping for fucking how long? Like chirping and battling.
But like he's working with people that are putting his name in
they
people's
must have
faces.
been, but that's the
It's whack though, so it's weird.
There's where the politics comes in.
That's exactly what it is.
What about you, Turp? Are you worried at all about this battle?
No.
If it's still, I don't know if it's still happening.
It should be still happening.
Shouts out to Pluto if he actually shows up, because I really would like to see that.
I want to see this happen too, personally, because there's so much hype behind it. There really is.
And if he does, are you worried about any sort of style that he would bring?
I have never been less worried about an opponent in my entire battle.
Even less than Twister T?
Okay, maybe less than Twisted T.
So you hold him on a higher lyrical plateau? Because Twist did okay for 2 rounds, to be fair.
I trusted in Twist's ability to actually kind of write.
Right.
Whereas
Which he did.
I've never seen any quality writing from my opponent.
That's fair. I get what you're saying with that.
Like, as much as I don't like Twist, and I think he's a little fucking idiot.
Do you think he studied battle rap at all to going into this?
I fucking hope so, because I feel like he jumped on in not knowing what the fuck he was saying. Like...
Yeah, I don't know if I hope he doesn't think there's a beat, maybe, or something, because, like...
I hope he doesn't come with, like, a track-style flow.
Does he know it's a cappella?
I hope so.
He's gonna nuke himself. He's gonna be like, yo, put my beat on. I'll be like, yo, you can't have a beat. He'll be like, well, I need a beat. I'll be like, well, that's some whack shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, Pluto, if you watching this, there ain't no beat, man. This is a cappella.
And hopefully he knows that. Like, I know he wants to...
And we go in, like, 2 to 3 minute rounds, and I'm gonna clown your ass.
What is the rounds? Do you not know?
Between 2 and 3 minutes. 3 rounds.
Between 2 and 3 minutes? So you just gave him, like, a option?
Room for crowd reaction and shit.
Yeah.
So 3 minutes.
Ideally 3 minutes.
Per round?
Yeah.
That's like a song, bro.
That's impressive that you guys are actually going to go that.
That's what I want.
That's like...
Did he agree to it, though?
I don't know, man. All the correspondence been this man.
Yeah, I got put in the middle of this.
Did you speak about?
I will correspond with him as soon as we're done this podcast, so I can get this information.
And it ain't really a track if you spit it like with a battle rap style and shit, and you present it properly. If you go in there spitting like a 3 minute fucking track, you gonna run out of breath. So
but I feel like that's what he's gonna do. I don't think he's gonna have.
He's gonna look at it like it's a track.
I don't think he has.
Then he gonna get bodied.
Battle rap style. You get what I'm saying? So. And I could be wrong. I really hope he comes out and he's able to just fucking execute like a battle.
Honestly, like I was saying to him when he's doing all these little threats, I'm gonna punch you, I'm gonna kill you, blah blah blah. Yeah, right, bitch. Anyway, when he was doing all that shit, all I was kept saying was, I just want good fucking footage, man. As long as the footage is quality,
okay,
I don't care.
What is the end game? Is my question. Like at the end of this battle, what happens?
For me, a good fucking battle.
Okay, but yeah, I get that you want a good battle, but like. Does the issue get resolved? Does the conflict continue?
I guess it really depends how the battle goes. If he's like, it depends on how offended he gets at what Terp says about him, and vice versa. And like, you never know. You can't ever just prepare and say, well,
this is how I'm going to react if this man says this, and this is how I'm going to react if this man says this. You don't necessarily know. I mean, I'm pretty level-headed, and I've never once let an opponent spark me in any way.
I've never seen that Terp rattled at all, ever. So, I mean, but can I guarantee the same from other people who have been proven to kind of